What's up, everybody? Here we are again. We are ready to get another adventure underway. It is the second coming of Sir Florianus against the forces of darkness, the zombies and spirit samurais and all sorts of undead creatures. If you want to see where I am, you will probably not be surprised to see that we're currently heading into the legendary encounter. This is a recycled adventure, at least for the most part. There's only a couple of encounters that are different compared to last time. So if you had any trouble with some of these early levels, you could have just watched the old live stream that was like 7 or 8 months ago. And in fact, I had to rewatch my old stuff because there was one level that I could not figure out what the unit placement was. And I ended up rewatching my old stream, which is not what I normally do. Normally I always find like a new way to solve everything. Or like not as in comparing the old strategy with the new one. I just play whatever I feel like playing, and then I realize, oh, it's slightly different than last time. Okay, before we get started, I'm surprised to see that I have 13 Hero Arena tickets. So bear with me. We have to do 1 or 2 fights. Oof, I'm kind of in the back. Well, 12th place. It's like, okay. 9th place is better. I don't think we get more than 26 points here. Whoop whoop. Hey, hello, Leon. Hello, Griff. Hating Waning Wood? Oh, the Waning Moon faction. They're not that bad. And hello, Monster. So let's quickly fight 2 times maybe in the arena. Who's more dangerous, the left side or right side? Normally you can only deal with one side here. Actually, Gigs is not that much of a problem. So let's go left side. And then let's go SNES, let's go here, and then we add Navis to the mix. And I believe that's good. Yeah, should be fine. Let's see, so we just move forward. Move, boom. We want to get rid of SNES, that's the big problem here. 617, so you're dead, and you're almost dead. Can we? Well, it gets rid of SNES. It gets not rid of SNES. Okay, so much for that. Let's get rid of you. Okay, good. Okay, better be lucky than good. This is the usual in this game. Better be lucky than good. That gets the job done. Alright, bye-bye Cybernetty. So let's fight just one more time. I think that's gonna be fine. And then we can head into the adventure. I'm sorry for making you guys wait, but this is the warm-up show, okay? Rather hating gunners. Yeah, the gunners are usually the problem. I'm most surprised that there's a couple of encounters where the gunners used to be the problem last time around, and they obviously still are the problem. And I'm surprised that nothing got changed about these encounters, but I guess it's just for a lack of time, so not all that surprising. This level I usually do this. I like the strategy quite a bit. And then if you're so inclined, you can also use Queen here. Yeah, and then normally you get lucky every once in a blue moon, but not today. Okay, well, just get rid of them, it's fine. If we get super lucky, we even get an attack on Snazbang. Yeah, we do. Okay, and now this is 1, obviously. You don't even have to worry about the... Yeah, you don't even have to worry about the landmines. Because you just run in, you just overload the enemies. Okay, I think that's it. 36th place, that's fine. That should do. I'm down to 11 tickets, so no problem. Almost done with the Ice Dragon, and on to Sir Florianus's adventure. Okay, so again, we're currently looking at the legendary encounter. Before we do that, we're gonna rewatch all of the other encounters. So this is common encounter number 1. Where's my notes? Where's my notes? Just a second. Okay, here's common encounter number 1. Here we go. So here you, as almost always... Oh, don't we have sound on these? I'm like 90% sure I had sound on these, but apparently not. So I think I played the same strategy last time. I would be surprised if I didn't. Because enemies lining up for you, I mean, that just screams Queen Akeshru. And then the gunners usually have a bit of a problem with the shades. I mean, they can just overwhelm them. And that basically means you can just overload the enemies with dark forces. So that is common encounter number 1. Like very easily all said and done. Which takes us to... Let me double check that this video doesn't have a sound. Really? I'm so surprised about this. Common encounter number 2. We have to play green units. This entire adventure is a gigantic showcase of green units. The units that you see very, very often are Scruffy, at least whenever you can. And obviously Florianus, which makes a lot of sense. And then in a couple of encounters, Silverroot is a really good unit, where he really helps you get those victories. What I don't like about this adventure is that you often don't really get to see Sir Florianus. Okay, I'm 100% sure. Oh, my audio device changed, but why? Okay, so now with sound. Don't ask me how that happened, to be honest. We don't need sound. The smooth sound of your voice is enough. Well, it's not very smooth at the moment. Here we go. Hey, here we go. So common encounter number 3 requires us to play whoever we want. So no requirements whatsoever, which means that whenever you can, bring a Grandma Bones in because she's going to give you some skeletons, which are summons, and summons get attacked first. Bring a Gix in because he gives you summons, and summons get attacked first. And then you can also get a few more shades, which happen to be summons. I know, I'm completely blowing your mind today again. And that means that the enemies are never going to attack you. They're just going to be busy dealing with summons. And that's exactly what we see here. We have, after the first round, still roughly 700 million summons. This is a bit trickier than you might believe, because we have to connect with all of these gunners that are still on the board. So Sir Flo takes care of one of them. And then Queen Akeshru can only reach this guy because he's too far away. And then the third guy is in a shrub, so he's hard to take down if it weren't for the active of Grandma Bones. She can steal 41 health, the guy has 35 health, and that means you're 100% dead. And that's exactly what you want to do, and that's how you get there. With a lightning victory, and no problems whatsoever in the end. Kind of lucky, to be honest. Also kind of weird that we had like so many summons, and in the end we still didn't get like a super easy victory. So this level I played, got a perfect victory, thought everything is great, and then I realized I cannot play ranged units. So I completely overlooked the requirement for the level. I obviously played Gix, and I think even Nixie, so I went like super heal mode. And damage deal mode from a distance. I think this is the right approach. What I don't like about this level is that it looks like it's a setup for the active of Sir Florianus. So you actually see what it's supposed to do. And then you cannot use the passive of Sir Florianus. And then you end up not using the passive a whole lot. You're just like dealing damage back to one guy. Yeah, so that was kind of weird. In the end, we did some significant damage with the passive, and that helped us get a perfect victory. But it wasn't really the passive. Right, uncommon encounter number 2. We have to play warriors. I'm like 90% sure that this is the same as last time when we played this adventure, because I do remember that we sidestep with Bullmon at some time, and we just get rid of 2 guys, and then it's like immediately a walk in the park. So here the secret is to move Sir Matt to behind the back of the enemy, so there's a higher chance that our units can connect with this guy, and then after that we use the active of Sir Flo to take out the guy in the bottom left corner, because with only the active you cannot get rid of him. This is a relatively hard one. The secret here is to blow all of your actives on turn 1. Maybe not all of them, but a lot of them. So you want to start with the spiderwebs by Pari, get rid of one guy, and then follow it up with Tawarinchi to get rid of the other guy. And that immediately clears the board of some of these enemies. There's still 3 gunners, so they're going to be a bit problematic, but not that problematic. So then you line up your units in a way that only Boulder can get hit, because Boulder is a star when it comes to lower rarities. He's not a unit that is like staying great, but at these lower rarities he is quite good. So Taro is a unit with Taunt, so a lot of people tend to believe that he has Pole Arm, but he does not. Sorry, he has, a lot of people think that he has hulking, you cannot move him, but he doesn't have hulking, which means you can use Sir Gobbo and Gobbo to move him down a peg, which then means that you can attack him from high ground. Always webs first, attack later, and that is mostly for physical attacks. I'm not even sure if webs only work for physical attacks, but it's always a good idea to do this. Hey, hello Ripley. Hello Inza. Then we move to the right side, and we cluster our damaged units so we can heal them, because the effect of Tavarinci heals one unit, and then you also do like some splash healing, yeah, that's a thing apparently, to the other unit. So both of them are healed back at 100%, even though we only used one heal action. That makes you believe that Tavarinci is a really good unit, which is not really the case. She's like okay. She's not bad. She's not terrible by any stretch of the imagination, but she's not great. But she's pretty good at the lower rarities. Like almost all of the Rinchi dynasty is are heroes that are really good at lower rarities. Alright, now we are looking at the rare encounters. This was a lot harder last time because my Scruffy sucked. This was like 7 or 8 months ago, and my Scruffy was still like not a whole lot leveled epic unit. Yeah, I think after the festival he was an epic unit. So this time around I have a legendary Pari, which doesn't really matter because she gets downgraded to a rare unit, and I have a legendary Scruffy, and all of a sudden he's just one-shotting everything, and that wasn't the case last time. So now all of the enemies are gone, with the exception of one skeleton, and now the secret is to hide. So the skeleton is gonna attack Pari. So she heals back, and then after she heals back, she takes out the skeleton, and that's how you get there. I mean, in the end, very, very straightforward. 9 months? I think it's 9 months since the last time we had this particular festival. It's like 7 to 9 months, something like that, something in between. Alright, this is a tricky encounter. I'm sorry, I'm a bit fast. So we can, again, only play green units. By the way, I mean, we don't really give credit to this very often, but the level design, like some of these graphics in the background and everything, I think they look stunning. I mean, looks a lot better than Tacticus, where everything is like a toxic wasteland. But enough about that other game. So, here, we can attack on turn 1, get rid of one guy, and then we can also attack into this crowd of enemies. The secret here is that if you're using a regular attack of Surflow, combined with the active of Tavarinci, which is really good against summons, these enemies cannot connect with you. Now, the other secret is that these guys cannot reach you if you just hide in the back. So we can hide here, shoot, they cannot attack us because there are thorns, and then Surflow is just running away, which is a strategy apparently. And now it's a walk in the park. This is the last turn where we can get a perfect victory, and we just get there just in time. So everything really easy. Tell us more about the ugliness of the game that should be mentioned. Yeah, we can do a live stream about that, but we're gonna go over the allowed time. This is the encounter that I had to look up how I did it last time. So the secret is that you need to get the positioning right. You need to move all of your units all the way to the top right of the map, because then all of these guys are moving towards the top right of the map, and there's a couple of spaces on the left side of the map where units cannot get hit. Don't fall for the enemy, for the danger zone, because if we go back a little bit, it looks like all of these spaces are free. That's not the case. That is because if this gunner walks 1, 2, 3 spots, and you have a Surflow here, he can not shoot 1, 2, 3 spots. But if you're moving Surflow away, then suddenly 1, 2, 3, now nobody next to me, yeah, that's a rhyme, and then he can go 1, 2, 3 again, and he shoots somebody here in the face. So that's very important. So once you figure that out, move Sir Florianus out of the way, all the way in the middle. So now you see the correct danger zone for once, and then you move Yasmin to the back. After that, Silverroot to the rescue, then he gets shot in the beard a couple of times, and then you can just heal him and do this whole thing a second time, and there's enough crows and enough damage that this is a win. This is still the weirdest encounter in this entire adventure as far as I'm concerned, because it shouldn't be a showcase of what Sir Silverroot can do. It should be a showcase of what Sir Florianus can do. And this was my main critique last time around, that this was an adventure for Tavarinci at times, definitely Silverroot like we just saw, and also sometimes for Scruffy. And there's not a single encounter, like I don't think there's a single encounter, I'm not exaggerating, where Sir Florianus is really doing anything unique. He's always just there. He's always just a unit that attacks. So I don't know, next time if we are like remastering an adventure and we're doing it for the second time, it would be nice if we had like 1 or 2 levels where you really showcase what this unit can actually do, and this just doesn't happen here. Like we can only see that he's like mounted, woo, and that he has an active, woo, and that he has a passive that most of the time just hits one enemy. Sometimes parry too. Yeah, that's true, fair enough. Okay, this one I played differently last time. I learned this after I solved it again, interestingly enough. So last time I went offense immediately onto the guys at the top. This time I didn't do that. It's kind of lucky that Nixie only gets attacked once, as you can see here, because she would have gone down very easily. But we're still on the board, and now we can very easily win because her passive is super strong. She healed herself with the passive, just double checking the health every once in a blue moon. So she is at 100%, so that means we can heal Sir Flo. Now all of our units are at 100%, parry is good, and then Silverwood is wrapping things up. And again, like 3 units were key here, and the 4th one was Sir Florianus. My favorite. Yeah, Kai loves Silverwood, that's true. He's just gonna try and put every adventure into a Silverwood adventure. Okay, so here we have to play only warriors. Now there is a chance. I think I played the exact same squad last time. I'm like fairly certain about that. So there's one question where I'm not 100% sure, and that is whether or not one of your units needs to be in range of the skeletons. And when I mean in range, I mean 1, 2, 3, and then another 1, 2, 3 because of Accio. I think the AI is this is something I mentioned last time, by the way, and I gave a shout out to Nako. May the Lord have mercy on his soul and rest in pieces and everything. So I don't believe that one of the units has to be able to get hit. I think the AI is always going to do this move as soon as Accio can affect 3 enemies or more. So you don't even have to have your unit get hit. I just don't mind it because Accio is beefy, Accio can block, and Accio can withdraw health from our summons, which means he's immediately back to full health. So that's pretty convenient. And then we can just sit in the back here because these units cannot be healed. These units, they can be healed. Bullmon can heal himself if he eats a couple of enemies, so you can kinda ignore the damage that is being done to Bullmon. Here, obviously, very convenient. Accio can just like move next to the enemy and try and heal himself, but for some reason we're not next to the skeleton. Or was it a gunner? Oh, it's a gunner. Okay, gunners they're called undead gunners, but they are not summons, which also is one of those things that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. And then we can actually use the effect of Sir Florianus for something because we're getting Accio out of the shrub. I mean, that's quite something. That is quite something. So that's how we get rid of this guy. So he did something. Okay, he did something. Which takes us to the epic encounters where we can only play green units. So let's bring out the Green Brigade of Good Units. Sorry, I had to skip something. There was like a message or reminder or something showing up. So we're playing. We know this. Nixie is good. And then Scruffy is good. Sorry, I have to correct myself. He's really good. And then also a tree is good because that prevents the enemies from connecting with Sir Flo and he doesn't take a whole lot of damage. So now I thought about, do we just step on the flowery stuff, but nope. We're just gonna heal him with a regular heal of Nixie, and then after that the run is over and Sir Florianus was there. He was there. He's like a passive participant of his own adventure for some reason. Alright, this is epic encounter number 2, where apparently we have to play Ringy units. Yes, this is not green units, this is clearly Ringy units, because otherwise we would not be playing Gibbo and Gobbo. There's no chance I would ever play this guy if I can avoid it. So we get a little bit unlucky. I don't know if it's luck or unlucky. We only have 1 damage unit, which is Tamarinchi. She can heal herself, and then after she healed herself, Gibbo and Gobbo just like speared the enemy in the back. And yeah, so this level beautifully showcased that Sir Florianus has 1, 2, 3, 4 reach. Well done. Well done. So we see like a whole lot of things about this unit here. This was a nice showcase in a sense for Gibbo and Gobbo. If there was such a thing as a adventure to showcase an entire faction, I would argue that this is the best adventure we've ever had. because there's no other adventure that shows you the entirety of the faction as much as this adventure shows you what the Rinchi dynasty can do. So there's the silver lining. There is the silver lining, okay? I'm now done with criticizing this adventure. I actually like this adventure. It's just a bit weird. Alright, so here we can only play mounted units. Yeah, mounted units. Otherwise this would be a lot easier. The problem with mounted units is you don't have a whole lot of healing. You can heal Sir Matt with his passive, which is great. You can heal Akio with his passive, which is great. And you can heal one more time with Yasmin. But she cannot heal herself. So that immediately makes things a little bit more complicated. But taking that into account, it's kind of obvious who you have to play. As far as I'm concerned, at least. Yeah, so that's why I'm always going with this squad whenever I can play 5 units that have to be mounted. So we're bringing horses on the board. After the horses, we can actually attack here with Sir Flo and hope that his passive is going to do something, because he's now standing between 3 enemies. I mean, that sounds like a really good setup and like a very clever level design. So we get to see what this unit can really do. Spoiler alert, it's not going to happen. Then it makes the most sense to put Yasmin behind Sir Matt, because he can heal himself and he's not that strong, so he can now take out some enemies actually. It's also key to get the unit positioning right. Also, you saw the passive was really strong. It dealt damage to 1 enemy here. It's important to get the unit positioning right, because you need 1 horse in a shrub. Otherwise both the horses are gone and you're going to be in a world of trouble. Okay, having said all of that, which is a lot, we can then use our 1 heal that we have, get rid of 1 more enemy, and then there's 5 more enemies, and we have 1 more summon. So they're going to favor the summon, but they're still going to attack us. So it's important to use Silverroot here, so we only have 1 or 2 enemies that can attack the summon. The summon can hopefully survive, and then in a perfect world, with enough health remaining, we can get the perfect score. So this is the strategy that went into this encounter, and how we solved everything up until this point. So now let's go for the legendary encounter, which, as often is the case, we're going to be doing live. So here we go. I have no idea what we have to do. I also didn't rewatch the old one. There's a good chance that this is the same as last time. Somebody else will point this out. So we cannot play range units, which makes our life a little bit harder. And we also have to deal with a Shun, which is a bit of a problem, because when he goes for his active, he deals damage to a bunch of enemies. So we can play healers. The only problem is that all the healers in this game happen to be ranged units. That is true for both Tavarinci, as well as Nixie, as well as Hannah. And Lucente. Not for Yasmin, but she's not considered a healer. So we're probably going to play someone that is good against summons, which would be Ranaklu. Nimrul. If we can hit with Nimrul before we get hit back with Shun, that would be really good. Yeah, Nimrul and Ranaklu sounds like a really good combo. So let's see. Okay, Nimrul and Ranaklu sounds not like a good combo, because these enemies are lined up in the dumbest way possible. So now this looks like a show, yet another showcase for our friend Scruffy. The only problem again is Shun. So let's keep Shun a little bit off our backs. I think Sir Flo could do something here. We can actually play all the mounted... Sir Matt, of course. We can play all the mounted units on one side. Also, we can play legendary units, which is kind of good. And then Ranaklu seems like a... I think you have to play Ranaklu here, to be honest. Or at least it makes your life a lot easier. Because then Shun, if he goes for his active, cannot do anything. So this looks like an okay squad. I looked over the squad and I thought to myself, it would be really good if we could get rid of Sir Florianus. Until I realized again, this is his adventure, we cannot get rid of him. Okay, am I missing something? Do we want to move like this? Is there a gunner? All the way in the back. Okay, this one gunner is not going to be a problem. Actually, Corin could be good. I know, it sounds like I'm making fun. But Corin could be good, because he could, with a little bit of luck, put so much ice on the board that Shun cannot connect with us. So I think that's it. I think I'm just going to play these guys. We're not going to play Dorga, because we don't want to go Cheesecake Factory on this level. Oh, and Silverroot is not considered a range unit. Are we going to play another Silverroot? Nah, I think we're fine without Silverwood. Let's just see what these guys can do. So, I believe... Oh my god, we can get rid of these guys immediately. What is this even? So we could get rid of the first guy. Then Sir Matt goes in. Then we get 2 summons. Oh my god, and he goes down. What is this? This is easy mode. And then we can place you here. Everybody's dying immediately. What is this? Did somebody like forget to nerf to increase the enemy levels? Okay, Shun cannot get all the way around. Oh, Jesus, we could even go for a 1-turn kill. Okay. So if we go with Arc... Oh no, sorry, there's 4 enemies. 5 enemies, not 4 enemies. Let's see. We're just gonna stand here and wait. Yep. Expected. Okay. Cool. So this is why Shun is a great unit. Poof. And we have 2 more turns. So the only difficulty is getting rid of the enemies before the turns are running out. So let's move Akio somewhere where he can affect... Well, the horses. We still have Sir Flo. I mean, eventually he's gonna do something. Or not. Or not. Okay. I have no idea if I did this the same way last time. There's also a chance that last time I didn't play Diamond Rank 3 units. Or cross the board. I mean, Sir Matt is like one upgrade short of Diamond Rank 3. They seem really easy, to be honest. Corrin can heal himself. Yeah, that's also true. We're now playing Dorga. No, come on. Silverwood, Corrin, Yas, Ranaklu, Sir Flo got the job done. Yeah, I think there's a couple of ways to get this done. I would be curious to see if Scruffy can just get it done, to be honest. Like, because these enemies seem so weak that there's a decent enough chance that Scruffy is just gonna kill everything. Also, I would love for Shun to turn into his summon mode and just get killed by Scruffy. I mean, that would be hilarious. How strong is this Shun? Really? Nah, I guess it doesn't matter to Ranaklu. Ranaklu is like, yeah, I don't give a... Okay, let's try this one more time. I just want to see what Corrin can do and you can do. I mean, the horses were doing like a really fine job. Let's see if there's anybody else that we could play here. Pelator. Meh. And Silverwood. Oh, Jesus, I'm not gonna... Scruffy. I definitely want to see Scruffy here. Let's try it without Akio. Okay, let's see. Corrin can... I mean, that works. He didn't hit anybody, but he did the job that we wanted him to do. Because he made sure that... Oh, Jesus, what's wrong with you, Scruffy? Okay, the active is strong enough to take somebody out, so that's good. And then we want to have we want to have 2 summons. Does it matter? Actually, yeah, it kind of matters. Because if we get summons, next turn, the summons are going to be closer to Shun. And then Shun is gonna suicide himself into the summons, which is good. So here it makes the most sense to just stay on the side. Stay on the sidelines and don't do anything. Play Switzerland. That's the strategy here. Okay. So I think we might have a bit of a problem with getting it done in time. But other than that, this should be fine. Yeah. Let's see what Shun is doing. Yeah, as expected. Thank you. Thank you for your sacrifice. Okay, yeah, so I didn't play offensive enough because we cannot get next to the gunner. Okay, so you need to play this a bit... Why are you hitting Scruffy, man? That poor dog. Okay, so Scruffy is not strong enough for this encounter. So the enemies actually do have a bit of power. I mean, so Scruffy doesn't. He's a... What is this? This is Bronze Rank 3 unit. Okay, fair enough. So you actually have to bring some better units, and then it's not a problem. But if you bring your 4th tier units, it's not gonna turn out well. Okay, but at the end of the day, this is how you get the last chest, and then we get another adventure with a perfect score. Yay! So, since we haven't been playing Onslaught in forever. And the new Onslaught encounters are out. It would make sense to play the old Onslaught encounters. I still haven't finished the last couple of Onslaught encounters. So maybe let's just do that. And then we can hand out summoning tokens after every encounter, in fact. We're also going to be able to hand out summoning tokens for the adventure part of this stream, which was up until now. Only 30 minutes. Jesus, we're getting faster and faster. So efficient. German efficiency. But those we're going to be handing out in a day or two. So you can just leave a comment below the video, but you can only do that after the live stream is done. So either you come back tomorrow or you hang out a little bit longer, because now we're going to be playing some Onslaught. So we're still in Everdusk, Encounter 4. If I remember correctly, this was a bit of a walk in the park. If you planted some trees strategically. I also cleared almost all of the waves because I had to play Onslaught for the last festival. I didn't mix it up this time. And yeah, so I need one more item, and I think it was a... So Umano would make sense. Nah, Snazbang would make sense. Snazbang would make sense. Yasmin, yeah, why not? Or Nimrul. I think I wanted to go with Nimrul actually. Yeah, so Umanu or Nimrul would make the most sense for the Honor Your Heroes feature. So let's head into Everdusk Encounter number 4. But let's just quickly change the stream description. Onslaught, Everdusk, Encounter 4. Units lost, 0. Whose badge are you going for? Yeah, so Snazbang. Snazbang seems like the right choice. I think. Sorry, Nimrul. Jesus, did I say this out loud? All the Nimrul fans are going to be rejoicing. Yeah, I think this makes the most sense. I have a feeling that Nimrul is harder to get than all the other things. Okay, so let's see. This is wave number 4. I faintly remember this. Yeah, we did plant a Nixie tree strategically. So let's see. We don't have to play Silverwood. The adventure is over. So we can play these guys, we can play you. I'm constantly thinking I have to play Surflow. This is going to be a big problem. I don't have to play Surflow. This is the game mode where you want to play Dorga. I remember. And I think that should be fine. Okay, so here's a skeleton army. I didn't even look what's coming up, but that's okay. So some skeletons here. Let's see, they can move. In theory, they could move from this side, but we can place a shade strategically. What? Why you dead? What? Okay. And then we can... Maybe... Where can we use Nimrul the best? Maybe on the right side? Yeah, if they surround the shade and get rid of it, we can then use Nimrul to just strike back and get some darkness going. I think that seems like a fine plan. Close. One of them is in darkness. Oh, that's okay. Here we go. So now there's a chance that some gunners are coming, and if the gunners are coming, they would probably be taking out... or they would be doing some damage to Nimrul, which would be bad. But other than that, I think we're in a really good spot here. We can place another shade on the board and continue our summoning plan in the back. Here's gunners. There's Nimrul dead. I should have looked. So we lost the unit. Crap. Did you already not get the badge for like 10 battles? Don't tell bro. Yes, that's true. There's a chance that happened. I don't remember. I think I was looking for another badge and then I got it in arena. Should we... Yeah, we should take off the picture. We should... If I had like a graphics guy on hand, I would put the Nimrul picture up and then an RIP on top of it. So it's alright. Let me just add this here. RIP Nimrul. Here, it's the best I can do. Nobody can say we're not improvising here. Okay, so this was a beautiful showcase of why Nimrul is a bad unit. Now we can bring in a really good unit like Taro, for example. Now, why did you guys step on our healing stuff? Do we want to have a second tree? No, I don't think so. So let's see, you guys have 2-6. 2-6, everybody has 2-6, okay, and you're at 1-9. So the active of Queen Akesho is not going to do much. Let's take a step to the side. Nixie can get hit here. which is a bit of a problem. So let's take a step all the way back. Nixie can still get hit, but that's okay. Only once. So let's play a Shade here. The Shade is gonna... You are supposed to spawn on the bridge, Shade. What are you doing? Then let's give these enemies something to do. And let's hope that our frogs are gonna run to the front eventually. Yeah, should be... Stop! What is my frog doing? Okay. You can step here, take out this guy, you can heal yourself, and we're back in business. I mean, she's not dead, okay? It's fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave Yasmin at the front and she's gonna buff my units. That's the new plan. And Taro, you can go hiding. Hide and seek. Is Yasmin gonna die? Okay, this encounter is not as easy as I remember it. Which is good. I like a challenge. So there's too many gunners here. We need to get rid of these gnarly gunners. So how about we move here, refresh Nixie, plant another tree. It's a shame that our frog warrior is not next to the tree, like adjacent. But we can place a Shade next to the frog warrior and next to the tree, and I mean that's gonna be a bit of a... I wanted to say buffer or something. Yes, now we got a frog in the spawn zone. That's good. So now we can place another more darkness. More darkness is always good. Why are these guys still not dead from a one shot? Why? Okay, that's good. It's good. We can heal everybody here. We're getting back in business. Ah, no, I'm buffing Dorga. What am I doing? Yeah, I hit the tree. Good job. Nice. Good job. Good job hitting the trees. Okay, so Nixie is now at 2,700, which means she can almost one-shot a Spirit Samurai. What did the Spirit Samurais drink? Who gave the Red Bull to the Spirit Samurais? This is not okay. This is seriously not okay. Alright, so there's a chance. Now we need to play this strategically. Let's get rid of this guy. And then let's place another Shade in the shrub, because then we have a higher chance that the Shade is going to survive. Let's hope that Nixie doesn't die here. Okay, we're good. We're pretty good. You dead? You want to retreat a bit? Oh, come on! And here we go. So less shots at Nixie, that's good for us. Less buffing, but that's alright. Okay, come on. Oh, that would be me? Oh, with the Red Bull? Okay, so Yasmin is now doing a really fine job of acting as a... I don't know. It's a bit like a quarterback, I guess. I mean, okay. Now I'm giving away my knowledge of American sports. I know she's not a quarterback, but it kind of feels like she's a quarterback because she's like standing at the back. Okay, do we want to blow Dorga to the front? Sure, why not? Because we can actually put a Shade in front of the Dorga. Or we could use a gigantic Queen Akeshru active to draw a line of darkness and kill nobody. If it weren't for the kill nobody part, this would be a really good move. Also, Taro, why are you just standing there? Why are you not helping? God, no, we lost Dorga. What is happening? Ah. What's with this encounter? Why is this hard? Let's bring Giggs into the fold. Yeah, great. Giggs cannot attack anybody. That's okay. That's okay. So Yasmin is still standing strong. I have to say I'm impressed with Yasmin. She is beefy. 5,830. Wow, that's a lot of health. She's not very strong. We need a Pelator next to Yasmin so they can buff each other. And we need to get rid of these gunners. These gunners are the main problem. Okay, let's get Giggs a little bit closer to the top, to the front. Oh, it was a frog. I thought for a second they shot down Yasmin or something. I was like, how did you do that? We're good. Does it make more sense to use the active now? let me rephrase. Will it ever make sense to use the active? Okay, actually we can use a gigantic Gix bomb here. Yeah, okay, the tree almost killed us. Why is the tree not doing that for our enemies? Why is it not killing them? And now we can get a shade. This seems like a good play. And I think the gunners are gone. There's a... Why is there another wave? Oh, in 2 rounds. Okay, we're good. We're good. In 2 rounds, there's another wave. So in 2 rounds, we have to come up with something. Okay, you dead. Taro. I'm always like, why is my turn not over? Because of Taro. Okay, new wave after this round. So the gunners are going to be back. Now we saw Yasmin taking a whole lot of abuse. If Yasmin is also on top of all of the abuse that she's already taking, suddenly being exposed to like 5 gunner shots, this could be critical. So let's move a little bit back and hide. And let's put another shade next to the tree. I mean, that seems good. Let's hope the gunners are not striking us. Okay, gunners are not much of a problem here. We're good, we're good, we're good. So there's one enemy in the back. On his own, he's not going to be that scary. Almost dead. Almost. Nixie, what? No, Nixie not. You can put a shade here. So there's 2 more summons on the board. So I don't think that the enemies are going to... Oh, so close, Yasmin. Ah, so close. How much health does he have? 143 out of 2,600. Okay, I think we got this. The only question is, are we going to lose another unit? You gotta be kidding me! What is happening? Yasmin gets shot by gunners? These guys are rogues. Yasmin is a warrior. Ugh, everything wrong with this game. Okay, so we have to play another unit. Ah, shit, I should have played Secret just to rub it in. Come on, Arius. Oh, God, no kill. How can you not kill anybody? Okay, let's get 2 kills with 1 effect. This is how you do it. This is how an active is supposed to work. Okay, and we need to retreat with Nixie, because otherwise she's not gonna survive the next turn. What can we do? Oh, we can heal someone. Sure, why not? And you just stand there. Continue standing there. Okay, cool. We got this. By retreating. Why is nobody dying? So you dead? I don't want to move to the front. Okay, let's get rid of this guy. Cool, now we have a shade. It should help us a bit. Good critical hit. Good job. Taro, you're just gonna stand there to be shot. We got it. We got this. Ugh, this can only take another age or 2 or 3. Oh, the gunner can shoot us. Oh my god. The gunner. So much reach. How many turns did we play this mode now? This is this feels like 400. Also, why is the Spirit Samurai not dying? I thought you're a mage. Gix is a rogue. Rogue versus mage equals good. Why are you not dying? Yes! What is it with these guys? They are so robust. It's ridiculous. Come on. Somebody. Woohoo! Man, that was a hard piece of work, I have to say. That took us a little while until we got there. So we lost 3 units. We did get an orb though. I mean, not bad. How bad can you play? Oh, wow. Wow. Seriously. Hey, bro. Soldiers killed a few units. I think maybe I need to tone it down a bit. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I like this. I like this this level of challenge. It's kind of good that you lose units. If I wasn't playing to try and not lose any units, so if it wasn't for the summoning tokens, I think this would be even more fun. I mean, I guess it's kind of fun regardless. Okay, so as you guys know, so let's first not get anything for Nimrul. That's always the part that we love the most. That's what we're here for. No. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what I expected. Okay. Let's do a quick prize drawing. If you want to participate, post something in the chat. Or rather, I'm going to go over the chat and check out what you guys have been posting the last couple of minutes. So we have this guy who's called Snowprint. No, I'm not. Actually, Kyle sometimes wants to get entered and he's then giving away special stuff. Who knows? Maybe Kyle laughing maniacally. That's true. So Sam is here. Inside's here. I'm just going to put engineer. Then we got Monster Mash. We got the Broho. Is this like an internal Nexus event again? I did post on the official Discord, I swear. Where's all the other people? Griff is here, who is also from our guild. Florianus is here. Hello. I must have missed you earlier. Ripley was here, or is here. And then... It's so funny, there's a message. Congratulations, you have received 100 messages today with free stream chat. This is not adding the additional information that I had been streaming web design for 4.5 hours. We just did a web design stream today where like next to nothing happened, just things not working for the most part. So nobody ever felt like commenting on anything. So despite me streaming for 4 hours, we had like, I don't know, 60 comments maybe. It was a bit of a sad day. Alright, who are we missing? Ripley and Sam? No, they are here, but you were posting before I started to go down the list. Okay, are we missing anybody? So apparently we got 9 people on the list. There might be somebody else in the chat. No, Florianus is here. I think we got him. You kinda deserved it. I hope that you're gonna win 7 summoning tokens instead of 10 Monster Mash. That's my way to get back at you. Okay. Leon is also here at the very bottom. Am I not sharing my screen with you guys? Or is this double checking? Or Insa maybe just going down the list from the bottom up, just like I did. And she's just reading everybody. Oh, the following. I don't have you. Did you post something before? Today. Thank you. Yeah, the entire following of Soul Warriors here. All 10 followers. I have 4, so it would make it 10 anyway. Nice. Nice. Alright, I think that's it. To prevent a winner from being selected multiple times. Yes, they renamed this. It was different before. Also, we want to have the Wheel of Names because I love this animation. Colors of the... Who gives a... Okay. So, we have to figure out what happens when... Oh, actually, I have to figure out this part. Oh, no! It's not close enough to me. Oh! Yes! Okay, I can play my little game of spinning the wheel. And it's Griff! Congratulations! I forgot my sound effect. But congratulations! Yay! Second comment was you. Oh, sorry, then I must have really missed you. So, we had 10 people on the wheel. That's great. Wrong direction. Next time. We got 2 more chances today. So, Griff, I'm gonna click on share. Copied. Yes. Okay, I got it. I mean, Kyle is seeing this, but I'm just following my usual structure here. Okay. I'm just gonna follow my usual structure here. And then Griff just won 7 summoning tokens. I heard good things about these new Onslaught encounters, and by good things I mean people complaining that they are too hard. I'm really curious about that. I'm kind of regretting the fact that we didn't play through these current encounters a little bit earlier. Griff needs white stars to go with his level 50 squads. Yeah, that's true. Griff is the guy in the guild with the most level 50 units. Not necessarily. How many diamond rank 3s was it? 15? So I think Griff has more diamond rank 3 units than me. He's basically the whale of the guild, but he doesn't have enough gold to give them all maxed out equipment. This is very funny. Like, even if you've been playing this game forever, there's always something else to do, which is a positive. I have now started to collect stuff for white stars. This is the first time I ever felt inclined to do so, because I ran out of everything else. Like, I'm almost done with getting the Diamond 3 ranks for all the units I'm playing in all of the game modes. And after that, I'm gonna be starting to collect white stars, which is the one thing that I was never inclined to do. Alright, anyway. We're going into Everdusk and count of 5. Units lost, 0. Nimrod is back alive. Woohoo! Somebody cast a reanimation spell on him. So there's a chance that this unit will not completely suck this time around. But obviously the chances are gonna be low. I mean, what did he do? He got like 1 attack in and it died. Someone needs to punish off that ice dragon. I could, yeah. I mean, I could. But what map is it? We could do it on the stream. I don't mind. But I was about to say, but Thunder Mines, but that's no longer the case. Alright, so this time around, there's 12 undead gunners, which sounds like a lot, but they are gold rank 2. Then there's some skeletons. Then there's some skeletons. Then there's some skeletons. Then there's some skeletons. Then there's more skeletons. And then finally, I'm gonna keep this up, okay? And then finally, we're gonna see some Spirit Samurais, which are not gonna be a challenge because at that point in time, I'm gonna predict this with my mental powers. We're gonna have 5, 5, 5. This is a WWE thing. 5, 5 Frog Warriors on the board. You heard it here first. All right, let's go. Enough stalling. This team was fine. So gunners galore. There's a bit of a problem that I just started to realize now. These gunners can hit me. These gunners can hit me immediately. However, what I learned from the last match, not much, is that it makes more sense to place the tree a little bit in the back. So let's watch this. This is a bad play because Queen Akeshru has 1 more range. I could have moved her 1 more back. Bad play. Okay, but I'm trying to salvage this. We can place a tree here, and that's gonna make all the difference because now Nixie cannot get shot. This is important. Nimrod, yeah, is a bad unit. Okay, let's see how this goes. Good job. Okay, we're good. We're good. Nothing happened. Nothing to see here. Move along. Let's get rid of this guy. Let's get some healing going on. Oh no, we don't have a shade. That's a bit of a problem, to be honest. And yeah, this is also a bit of a problem. These guys are getting dangerously close. Nixie can get shot twice. It's not good. Let's move Yasmin to the front. Oh man, I hate this already. Then Yasmin is going to get shot 40 times, and maybe all of our other units are going to survive. Yeah, that's a really good strategy, I have to say. Okay, let's see. What could go wrong? Stop shooting Nick. No! What do I want with a green unit? We just played an entire adventure of green units, in which we learned that they're not good. Okay, so we lost the unit, and it's Nixie this time around. We didn't lose the unit on the first turn, but we made it to the second. Only to this. So maybe Keeper and Gobo can take somebody out. Nice. Then you can Morgan to the middle. Yeah. And almost made it look like that unit is good. Okay, we need to get rid of these guys. They are running in. Ah, Yasmin. Stupid hulking. Stupid hulking. Okay. We're gonna try and get Dorga in a position where she can spawn some... Oh, yeah, I hate Nimrod. I hate Nimrod. Okay, so we lost Nimrod again. Paper thin, stupid glass cannon unit. Ah. Okay. Two turns. 3 turns. He survived 3 turns. What's with this unit? Ooh, look at me. I got 2 swords in my hands. Yeah, but you cannot block a single attack. This is endurance game mode. This is not die fast, die hard. Ah, stupid unit. Okay. I think we're gonna lose a lot of units. Now that I look at this. Because Dora cannot do anything. I mean, she can hit one enemy. Woo. And that's kinda it. We can't even put somebody in front of Dorga. How did we lock ourselves out of this game already? This is kind of terrible. This is all sorts of terrible. This is not kind of terrible. This is all sorts of terrible. Okay. Is there anything I can do here? So we can block these guys from advancing with some darkness. Then these other guys are also blocked from advancing because darkness. Yeah. We could sacrifice Shun, but actually... So who is hitting that spot? Why is this still the danger zone? Let's see. Oh, because he can go in there. Okay, that's alright. That's alright. He can go in there. That's fine. I'm not gonna mind. Shun, you need to move here, and Gibbo and Gobo. Jesus, Gibbo and Gobo, what are you doing? Okay, get rid of this guy. And by get rid, I mean let's hit him once. Okay, we didn't lose a unit one time. I predicted five Frog Warriors. You could rage quit. Yeah, that's true. That's an option. So here we can actually use the active of Dorga to get nothing. Oh my god. But maybe the enemy's gonna be kind to us and he's gonna attack the frog. Okay, now there's some darkness on the board and the enemy cannot move through. That's good. And I think we're gonna move our Yasmin to the back to give a buff to the frog warrior potentially. The problem is the left side. This frog is not gonna hold forever. It's gonna hold for 2 seconds. So let's move to the back. We don't want the buffs to go to our units because they are weak. Weak, I tell you. Okay, we didn't lose a unit. So that's good, obviously. We need to stop them from advancing. So let's move here, a unit in after the bridge. That's good. And then let's put another darkness tile here. That's also good. And then let's move. I mean, we're almost out of gunners, so we're gonna recover now. We're gonna rebound. Okay, we're gonna rebound. Dorga, no, there's nothing to do here. Okay, we're just playing with 3 units, but that's okay. We're down out of gun. The enemy's out of gunners. We can do this now. Who cares about skeletons? Well, clearly I don't. Okay, we need to get rid of 1 enemy. Or we need to place a really strong shade somewhere. Or, third alternative, we're gonna put darkness everywhere. Am I a fan of the darkness? No, actually I'm not. I think it makes the most sense to have Dorga handle the skeleton in front. Yeah. Then Yasmin is just gonna stand there and look good. So Dorga handles this guy. And by handle I mean not kill it. Oh my god, what is happening? Actually we now get a shade. If we first refresh Queen Akeshru and we get some darkness. So the enemies are going to give us a bit of a break, at least. A bit. Just the tiniest bit of a break. So we got 1 shade now and some darkness. Now we got another frog warrior. You need to hold the line on the left side. What are you doing? Left side, strong side. Didn't you watch the last 50 million streams that I did? Okay, so Yasmin can hopefully kill this guy. Good. Dorga can... if we're getting really lucky, we're going to kill the skeleton that is in the shrub. If we kill the skeleton in the shrub, we can place a shade there. If we place a shade there. I know there's a lot of ifs here, but that's okay. We can actually... No! We can actually get a shade in the shrub. Shade in the shrub. Sounds like a combo. And that would have really gotten us somewhere. Okay. Do you still have your active? No. I think we used this for something. I don't know when. Where did all my frog warriors go? Okay, this is embarrassing. We have 3 or 4 or 5 units in the back, and none of them can deal with 1 enemy. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Okay, Dorga, what can you do? Nothing. Oh, Jesus. I just need to get rid of this one skeleton. So we could move with Dorga here. She could get shot once, but that's actually, that should be okay. I mean, the egg is dead anyway. We can now hit this guy, and we got a shade in the back, which is good. Now we need to protect the good units. Oh god, can you not? No, if I'm going with Shun into spirit form, he's dead. On the other hand, if I'm not going with Shun into spirit form, he's also dead. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose a few more units here. And by I think, I mean, I'm 100% convinced. Oh, crit. Yeah. Just need another crit. Oh my god. Gotta get a board wipe. So now we're at 5 units lost. Run, she can run like the wind. Yeah. Oof. Now the real problem is kicking in. We're gonna be fed really bad units by the game. So let's start with Sir Florianus because we have a lot of experience with him. Oh, there's an Accio. There's some hope. And there's a Giggs. Okay, there's a lot of hope actually. There's a lot of hope. All of a sudden we're back in hope mode. Okay. Can you kill this guy? Please? Ah, Jesus. Okay, so we can take him down by combining our forces. Why is there so many skeletons on the board? Can you take care of this guy? Yeah, I consider that taking care of him. Then Giggs can move here. Potentially give us something. Yeah, I mean, it was one frog, which is gonna die in 2 seconds. Okay, frog in a shade. We lost Sir Flo? Yeah, ah, Jesus. This is a fiasco. It is. It is. Okay, we have to play better units. We have to stop playing Nimrul. Then suddenly we will have a chance. Okay, how can we hit? We can... We get 2 attacks. So you're basically dead. Yep. You can attack from here. You can take somebody out. Let's attack this guy. Let's kill this guy. This looks like something. Yeah, I hit the tree. Good job. Yeah, we didn't lose a unit. We didn't lose a unit for 1 turn. Where are my 5 frog warriors that I promised myself? Ah. Okay, you're gonna attack here maybe. Yeah, we get nothing. You can attack here. You're pinpointed anyway, so you cannot really do much. It's good. Let's hit this guy. And let's stay in the shrub. And he can only get hit once and then by 3 gunners. So he should actually survive. Yeah, he's good. Accio is good. Alright, Giggs can take care of this guy. You can take care of this guy. You can help Yasmin take care of this guy. Eventually. And Accio needs to run. Yeah, Accio needs to run. So let's move Accio to the back. He heals up a bit. He's not even at full health. What is happening? Oh no, don't take Yasmin down again. Oh, these are the good gunners. These are the good gunners. Just get better with Nimrod. No. The problem is Nimrod, clearly. If you get like a strong position early on, there's not that many problems. It's just you cannot get a strong position if you're playing crap units like Nimrod. Nice. Oh, come on, you're webbed. How are you still surviving this? Saddest active ever. Okay, so Giggs is moving into the middle. Oh, Yasmin is dead. What is happening? How is Yasmin dying? We're not gonna get any tokens out of this run. Yeah, I'm sorry. I do try. Okay, it's just when Areus is being the next unit. Okay, we need to run away. Oh Jesus, she can't even run. What can you do? Nothing. She cannot even run. Not even a choke. It's a sad reality of the life of Tavarinci. Arios cannot do anything. Akio can at least withdraw some health. Nice. How are they hitting this hard? He's crooning with Kyle, yeah. Kyle was complaining we're handing out too many summoning tokens. That's what really happened here. One life! One! Why is the skeleton still alive? Okay, you guys, come on. How is Akio not at full health? How much health do these guys have? Okay. Darkness on the one side, so they can only come from the other side. And we would only get one horse, so let's not go for it. How is Sir Matt almost dead? He's a Diamond Rank 2 unit. He's a Diamond Rank 2 unit, not one. Akio, come on. Help us. Help us, Akio. You're only a hope. Yes. Let's get rid of the gunners. Let's get rid of the gunners. No, we can't get rid of the gunners. Okay, let's heal Sir Matt. There's absolutely no change in his health. We're gonna lose Sir Matt. Oh my god, let's put one horse on the board at least. So the horse eats 2 attacks or something. Oh my god, why? Why is everybody attacking me? I hate gunners. I hate gunners. Oh my god, we lost all 10. It's a complete wipe. Ah. Well, Silver Road, yeah. For some reason, look at this. He's got 62 health. He should be dead by now. But no, he just took one of our guys down with him. Yeah, nice. This is what we're expecting from Akio. Just like taking them down with him. Come on. No, yeah. No, of course not. Whew. I told you I hate gunners. I do too now. Wow. That was the roughest onslaught match in a long time. It also doesn't help that you get fed these bad units by the game. Like, what is a level 26 Gibbo and Gobbo gonna do against these guys? Like, annoy them? Poke them in the foot? I don't know. I think if the enemies are this strong, your units should be required to be at least gold rank 1. Because then when you lose a unit, you at least get a unit that can do something. Not a whole lot. Gold rank 1 is not going to do a lot against most of these guys, but at least something. This is getting harder because the game is giving you bad units. The only way out is to level every unit under the sun, which is not easy. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Obviously this run totally deserves a legendary badge for Nimrod. Yeah. Okay. So I don't even know what we're doing, to be honest. Just upgrade your units. I'm not gonna upgrade the other 35 units that are not good. Or 45. I'm good with 15 units that are level 2 diamond rank 3. Forget White Stars, upgrade your Gibbo and go. Oh yeah, that's apparently what's required. So quite honestly, I have no idea what's going to happen here. We're still gonna draw somebody and then Kyle needs to decide what to do. If Kyle says, okay, no summoning tokens, then this is the way it is. Then you can blame me. It's okay, you can blame me. So if anybody showed up while we were playing this encounter, help us out, Kyle's soul is so bad. I didn't even read this before. I need to start kicking people from the chat today. So if anybody just showed up while we were... If anybody watched this massacre, is what I'm trying to say. Post something in the chat so I know you're here, because then we can add you to the drawing, to the prize drawing. Also, how is it so late? Nobody? Last chance. I'm not gonna wait all night. You can't kick me, you love me. I mean, you're too Canadian to be kicked, I guess. So I actually want to not lose the last run like this. Awesome Week is here. Hello. Awesome Week. Okay, anybody else? I don't know if you're getting anything. I'm sorry. I don't know if you're getting anything. But I mean, we can try. We can at least try. We're gonna draw somebody and then Kyle has to decide what happens. And this new account is harder than this one. I mean, it's kind of fun in a way, but still. What should be the minimum power requirement? Let's quickly check this out. A gold rank 1 unit. Voyasa, for example. I mean, legendary already, but they should be at 50k power, I think. Yeah, look at this. Silver Road, level 37, not even gold rank 1. He's got 50k power. Yeah, Katsume wouldn't really have done a whole lot against these guys. She's getting there, though. Oh, sorry, you guys are seeing the wrong view. Oh, I'm so confused. Here we go. Katsume wouldn't have done a whole lot against these guys, but at least like something. So at least 40k minimum power would have made a lot of sense against these enemies, and then 50k or higher would have been like quite generous. Then I only had, in my case it would have been 25 units that would have been illegal for the fight, and they would have all been good. Like relatively good. Like you don't mind losing Nimrul. I mean, you never mind losing Nimrul. You expect to lose Nimrul because he sucks, and then you get like a Bullmon or something, and you're immediately like back in the game. That would have been nice. Okay, do I actually? No, I still have guild raid time. Okay, so I think that's it in terms of people that want to enter the drawing board or price board. Okay, so this was wrong, so I need to go in this direction. Oh, Jesus, this is complicated. Okay. Okay, obviously I didn't do this well, and also I forgot my sound effect again. But congratulations to Leon! Woohoo! Yay! Yeah! I have no idea what's going to happen. There's a chance Kyle is just gonna be diabolical and says, "You're not gonna get anything." Leon won the second prize drawing. However, I lost 10 units. I don't know what you want to do. Maybe a commencement prize. Participation trophy. Maybe get like a unique avatar. I was there when Soul lost 10 units in Onslaught. I knew I would win nothing, yeah. I'm actually kind of mad that Monster Mash didn't get picked. I would have been much happier if Monster Mash got this just now. Alright, encounter number 6. Units lost 0. Ooh, ooh. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, so is this the same around a number of enemies? This time it's samurais, and then skeletons, and then gunners. And the gunners are diamond rank 1. It's not bad. It's not bad. Do we have another unit that we can get a badge? I mean, we did have some, right? We can actually just honor Yasmin. But I really don't need a white star Yasmin. I mean, what's the point of Yasmin? She's like getting 1 attack per guild raid fight. Ooh. Nixie, we never play. Snazbang, meh. Yeah, so Nimrod does make the most sense. Because he's gonna get a little bit, don't quote me on this, a little bit buffer. And then he might survive 1.5 attacks instead of 0.5. Maybe a legendary Nimrod badge consolation prize, yeah. F you very much. Alright, so let's tackle encounter number 6. Jesus, that's the strongest trolling that I've had today. That says something. That says something. Alright, let's head into this. We can do this. I can do this. We're not gonna swap teams, because swapping teams is for pussies. We're gonna survive and win with these units. Okay? Obviously. Last time was just my fault that I didn't play so well. But this time I'm gonna play well. Okay? Okay, so you here. And darkness here. And we're good. So in theory we have 2 turns. So we might move Nimrod here. Yeah, because they cannot walk through the darkness. So we might get 1 attack in with Nimrod before we have to run away with Nimrod. You need to move up here. We might be buffing the flower, which would be really bad. So let's instead buff Dorga. Yeah, why not? And I think that's it. Yeah, what's the last guy doing there? Okay, so these guys don't die. Is there a new wave after this turn? Yes. What is the new wave? Skeletons. Okay, so Nimrod is actually safe. He cannot die. Oof. Yeah, actually he's super safe now. Because the only way in would be here, 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 here. And nobody walks that far. Like, yeah. So we're good. We're gonna win, okay? We're not gonna lose a single unit. Famous last words, I know. But it's okay. We're not gonna lose a single unit. So far so good. Buff one of these two. Get more frogs out. Retreat. Tactical retreat. Run away, Nimrod. Run away. Do the one thing you can do well. Run. Okay. Skeleton go. Skeleton go. Yasmin buff. Dogger frog. Poop out frogs. Actually, Yasmin... No, Yasmin, you just stand there. It's fine. Yeah, frog warrior on the left side. Now we got this. We got this. Look at us. So we don't need a new shade in the spot because the darkness is going to stay another turn. And we can just take one guy out. Nimrod is just going to taunt the enemies. So there's another thing he can do. This unit is getting better by the second. He can also taunt enemies and make fun of them. Yeah, hit the tree, exactly. Good job, guys. Okay, now it's getting serious. We're getting into the serious state of this fight. Because gunners, as always. So if there's enough gunners to... Oh, can we get rid of the gunners? 1990. Okay, so we can get rid of one gunner with the active of Queen Akeshru. Oh, Jesus, 94? She's doing up to 2000 something. Why is this guy not dead? Oh, man. Okay, we can still salvage this by running away, sidestepping, blocking the path with a tree. This is it. The two trees. Don't shoot at us! Stop shooting! No, I hate gunners! No! Nixie's dead. Ah! Yeah, what about the second tree? Yeah, that's true. The second tree was helpful. I'm late 6:30 here. Wow. Good morning indeed. Okay, so Nimrod is still alive. I don't even know if that's the good news. Let's just call it news. Nixie's dead. Why do I get a Gibbo and Gobo again? Ah! Okay. You can actually do something here. We need a new shade in the middle, otherwise there's no darkness. But we also need a shade in the bottom. We need shades everywhere. It's all just because of the stupid active of Queen Akesha not killing anybody. That's the reason. So let's get a shade here. So now we are running... Ah, God. We might be losing Queen Akesha. That would be an actual travesty. And we do have Gibbo and Gobo, which is also... We have that unit, which is also an actual travesty. Oh, the frog. Come on, frog. Oh, don't get killed. Oh my God. I'm killed by Gibbo and Gobo. Those shall be the words on your gravestone to forever mark this shameful occasion. Okay, so this guy, the gunner, is out. Yeah, let's move a little bit forward. Ah, come on, Nimrod. You need to kill somebody sometimes. Okay, these trees are working hard. Trees are the MVPs. Okay, here we can get in here. I need to move in with Nimrod. I need to do something here. I cannot just wait and hope that when never gonna get killed here. Okay, you have your active still, right? Yeah. So you can kill this guy. Look at Gibbo and Gobbo. The only problem is we cannot get a shade in the shrub. So let's do this. Okay, we lost Gibbo and Gobbo. That's it. Okay. It's alright. Could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. Okay, that frog is not very smart. But what do you expect? Maybe it's a frog. Yasmin needs to move to the back and Nimrod needs to take them out. What is happening? Okay. So now at least we can get rid of this guy. Okay, now there's a problem, and that's the gunner that is breaking through from the other side. I might have to give him some cannon fodder in the form of Sir Flo. I'm fairly certain he's gonna shoot the frog. Can he? No, he cannot shoot Dorga. Actually, we're kind of safe here. So let's just keep it like that. Okay, Nimrod is dead again, as always. I hate this unit. R.I.P. Nimrod, number 3. Could you at least try to survive once? I mean, I guess it was kind of my fault. Okay, good. We're kind of in business here. Kinda. Okay. A lot of enemies at the front, at the top. We need more frog warriors. Why is Dora only pumping out 1 egg per turn? We definitely need to change that. That unit is not... Oh my god, the tree is dead. The trees are both dead. Oh my god, we're screwed. What is this? How is this possible? Okay. So let's get rid of this guy. Let's get rid of this guy. Oh my god, he cannot do anything. Can hit him. The trees are dead. We're gonna lose again. A lot of units. A lot of units. Oh god, these samurais are brutal. Now, I'm mostly surprised that I'm not losing units left and right, to be honest. Okay. I think Dorga got a buff at some... why am I not using the active? I'm an idiot. Okay, so we need to hit you. Let's go for the active here. Yeah, knockback damage is good. Let's get rid of this guy. And then let's move in and get rid of another guy. Oh, actually, I was waiting for a bigger Dorga summon. That's been the strategy all along. Okay, we lost 2 more units. My god. Why would the game reward all this Nimrod bashing with an epic medal? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so now we can get a really big Dorga summon, which at least is something. We're gonna use Yasmin in a minute. But we do have Archeo. Don't make our Dorga summon smaller. Okay, you can take out this guy. We're gonna get a new shade. Oh, why are you not dead? Oh, come on. Okay, let's first do the Dorga summon and see what happens. Yeah, nothing happens. I think we have to block the gunner from doing shenanigans. Okay, Yasmin is dead. Ah, Jesus. Pari is dead. Dorga is... Thanks. My god, 8 units dead. Okay, so... Let's bring Arios in... And... Who's the... Let's go with... him. Okay, we do have some frogs on the board, yay. Can you kill this guy, please? Nice. Let's hope. Okay. Let's put some eyes on the board. He tried with darkness, didn't really work. Let's put some ice on the board to stop the enemies. Is he safe there? No. As long as Corrin is on the board, he's safe, which is... That doesn't mean a whole lot, to be honest. Does the active of Archeo make any sense here? Nah. It's better for our guys to eat 3 attacks from the enemies. Man, I hate these samurais. Like, you bring in the warriors, and the warriors are getting killed by the samurais. You bring in anybody else, and I mean anybody else, and they get killed by the gunners. It's quite ridiculous all. Okay, you need to go. Fine. Okay, we need to stop this infiltration attempt. And we still have the active. Yeah, I mean, that shield is never gonna recover from this. Jesus. Yeah, cute. Oh my god, how originally survived 1 attack. Ugh. Okay, we're back to 10 units. Look at this. We can use the passive effect of... Oh, why did I do this? Of Sigrid. I thought that the next hero we would be going to see was the other option, which was Sir Matt. Would have been a lot better than Sigrid, because obviously she's doing absolutely nothing. Ah, what a crap unit. Okay. So now we have, at least we have Corrin in a shrub. Yeah, that's good. So he can heal himself, and he's only taking 50% damage. So that's all very good. Let's get rid of this guy, and let's try and get rid of this guy. Here we go. Okay, I mean, that's really my fault. I should have brought in Sir Matt immediately. Oh, how did I hit this button? Sorry, we're not going anywhere. I'm gonna finish this walk of shame, okay? No worries. Are you losing units on purpose? No. The game is feeding me bad units. It's not like I want this to happen. Look, I mean, look at this. What are these units doing? They are like dealing some damage to the armor of the enemy. Woo. So we have 2 summons. It's not a whole lot. Here, Corrin is getting stronger. Nice. So if Silverwood is now taking out the guy on the left side, we're not going to lose another unit. Actually, we can do this. We can move him in here. We didn't kill a single unit. Silverwood was on the board for 2 turns. It's not enough, I guess. Oh my god, what is this? How can you do so little damage? How is this even possible? Okay, you can die. And then we have Archeo to protect us. Nice. Ha. Whew. What a piece of work. So, is it actually 12 units? 5, 10, 12 units. Wow. Wow. The runs are getting better and better, yeah. That's true. I mean... I will keep blaming Nimrod. I just hope that I get this stupid badge. That I can finally stop playing this bad unit. No! Why? Why is the game doing this to me? I don't want to play this unit anymore. I'm so fed up with Nimrod. Okay. So. We need to draw another winner. We don't have to draw another loser because we know who it is. That's alright. This is where we want to go. Unlike Wine Soul is getting worse with time. Wow. Wow. Thanks. Alright. So, if anybody showed up after we did our last prize drawing round, post something in the chat. If you saw this disaster of a run. How was this worse than the run before? There weren't even any gunners on the first turn. And second wave as well. How were there 2 waves without gunners and we're still almost wiping the board? I need to rewatch this video, to be honest. Normally I don't rewatch my own videos, but today I think I have to. It's late and I guess he already worked the whole day. I did, but that's no excuse. Hi, hello. And Trippy Taco. Ah, yes, of course. Trippy Taco. Anybody else that showed up in between? May as well, yeah. You may as well enter the prize drawing. I thought at first this was a misspelling of me as well. Thank you, Leon. It's very nice of you. I always love the collegiality. Is that a word in English? It is in German. So Leon should not be on this list because he won last time. I'm not sure why this didn't work. Because normally it says prevent a winner from being selected multiple times. That's exactly what this is supposed to mean. But okay. Anybody? Who did? Oh, Griff won the first time. Why is Griff still on? Okay. Silverwood saved the day. Yeah. Yeah. He was crucial in this victory. Okay, I think that's it. Unless anybody else wants to chime in, like do so now or forever hold your peace or whatever they say in church. I'm not there very often. I'm sorry. What's all this dust here? Griff is still on. Yeah, but Griff won the first. Oh, here? No. No. Oh, this is arriving in Canada with a time delay. I forgot about that. So you're probably like a minute behind on the stream. No, I killed him. I killed him here. Okay. So let's try this one more time. I just need to find a way how I can press this button at the same time. It's a good thing I'm so flexible. That's what my wife always says. Okay, ready? Oh! No! Congratulations to Kyle! Okay, so I have no idea what's happening when we hit Kyle. Last time we did this, he said that we're doing like a special round or something, like we're doing a second round. I don't know if that's what we're gonna do today. So I assume we're just gonna spin again, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm just gonna double it and pass it on. I don't know. Oh, Kyle is here. Kyle is still here. Okay, so he's still watching this train wreck. Today we'll do everyone's a winner. Oh, what does this mean? What does this mean? Oh my god. Are we handing out summoning tokens to all of these guys? We can't do that. It's too much work. We'll send 10 to... What? What? Yeah! We'll send 10 to each person? What? I mean, seriously, Kyle, you're crazy. Thank you so much. I don't need any. Like, seriously, I'm good. I don't need summoning tokens. Also, I know this is more work for you, so I would very much like to give up my summoning tokens for the other folks, basically. I mean, seriously, that is something. I didn't expect this. I hope nobody felt like I was setting Kyle up for that. I didn't. I also didn't say, hello random dude. Oh my god, you just showed up. I don't know if you can make the list or not. So, it's thanks to your failure. Yeah, I know. I'm sure of it. This is all for your entertainment, guys. Okay, so I'm assuming that you guys will have to send Kyle a message if you see yourself on this list. I'm not 100% sure what we do with random dude. Because he just showed up, but I'm not gonna be the judge of that. I'm sorry. I don't want to get myself in trouble here. Yeah, but if you see your name on this list, obviously if you've been watching the stream, you will know that you're on this list. Send Kyle a message on Discord, and then I'm sure we can figure something out. All right. I'm sorry, guys, but it's 11 p.m. here, almost, in 7 minutes. And I don't get to catch a whole lot of C's these days. So I would kindly ask you to please give some feedback to the adventure that was remastered after the stream has ended, because then you can leave a comment. If you have any ideas how to improve adventures. So go at this from the perspective of we can only, and by we in this case I mean Kyle. Kyle only has like a limited amount of time to work on Rivengard. So he always tries to rework 1 or 2 or 3 levels, sometimes even the entire adventure if the pieces are falling into place for these adventures. So with the Sir Florianus adventure, I think, again, this was one of the best adventures when it comes to showcasing the entire faction. Now, working under the assumption that most players have the entire Rinchi faction, this is kind of cool. Although there's some veterans of the game, Monster Mash, for example, who has been playing for, I think, 2 years, and he still doesn't have a Tavarinji, for example. So, my suggestion for future adventures would be that there needs to be like at least 1 or 2 levels where we can clearly showcase and see, like we as the players can see what the unit effects can do. I know this is hard for some units, probably harder with Surf Low than for almost any other unit, but it would be really cool if we have like an encounter where, for example, there's like 3 enemies and they are all running towards Surf Low, and there's no way for them to hit one after another. And you would actually see the passive kill more than 1 enemy, or at least deal damage to more than 1 enemy, because I don't think this happened a single time in this entire adventure. So this unit has a passive effect, and we never really saw the passive effect. If there's a way to work this in, it would be much appreciated. So that's my feedback. That's something I love to see. Obviously, again, this is much easier for some units than for others. With Corrin, it could be super fun if there's like a burning level and you just move Corrin in the middle, suddenly everything is ice. I mean, cool stuff that you can do. Alright, so that's my idea. If you guys have any cool ideas, please include me. Oh, that's nice. I didn't get anything from giveaways F. That's nice. Alright, so but that's me being lazy, not farming her, I guess. I mean, I'm only got most units. Like, the next thing I'm going to do after I'm done with the Diamond Rank 3 upgrade for Sir Matt and for Naevis is I'm trying to get every unit to at least Silver Rank 1, and then I'm gonna increase it to Silver Rank 2, just because then the adventures are gonna get easier. So that's one of my next goals. Alright, so thank you guys. I hope you had a good time. We're gonna be streaming again. We're gonna be doing Shrouded Citadel is the name of the new Onslaught encounter. I'm gonna be very curious to see how hard that is. Hopefully we only have like 30 illegal units, was what I was going to say, but unfortunately this requirement in terms of power has not been changed. So I'm still able to play all the units that I have. 4,250 or more. If we would add a 0, this would be pretty good. If it would be 42,500, it would be pretty good, because then at least only the 42. Here we go. Only the almost gold rank 1 units that are almost maxed out at epic would be illegal for this encounter, which would be much better than getting fed, I don't know, something like an oaken shrub with 14k power. Obviously the power rating is not everything in this game, but I think we kind of saw that if you're starting to be thrown under the bus and these enemies are piling up, the enemy waves, and you then get handed like a really bad unit, like a underdeveloped Gibbo and Gobbo, it's only getting harder for you to catch up with the enemy waves because they keep coming. So my personal preference would be if we just add a 0 to the end of this, and it wouldn't be 4,250, and instead it would be 42,500. So that's another piece of feedback for the future. Like, guys, don't get me wrong, I know a lot of people are like, ah, man, it's sad we don't see a whole lot of updates, but Kyle is working incredibly hard. I'm not, like, no exaggeration or anything. He's working incredibly hard to try and keep this game going. It's like a one-man job almost at the moment. Yeah. Alright. Don't want to end on a sad note. This was a lot of fun. I hope for you guys too. And I see you hopefully very soon again. Everybody have a good night if you're in the same time zone, a similar time zone, or of course an enjoyable rest of your day and a great weekend if we don't see each other before that. Bye bye everyone.